rest of the day. Microphone on. Hello, the internet! And that's all I have to say, because it's somebody else's job to say more.
Hello, the internet! Tonight we are in another adventure of Greyfall. No, what do we call them? Our one-shots in Greyfall?
Yes. Tales of Greyfall City, an anthology of
Athrend. I knew we had like a really catchy, quippy name for it. But tonight I will be running the game. I am your dungeon master. So we'll be going through a silly little one-shot that I just played with some of my other players just the other day, and it just seemed like it was too much fun, and I wanted to do it again with these intrepid adventurers. So today at our table we have Isla, we have Van, and we have Geraldo Badoof as his
howdy.
Is that his proper name?
Christian Catholic name. Yeah, it's his Catholic name.
Geraldo.
I don't.
Geraldo.
Is that
It's not. It's not. But as you guys were last seen gallivanting throughout Greyfall City, you were all in your respective domains and bedrooms, of things of that nature, and all of a sudden, you start to hear a buzz from a sending stone that you don't remember putting there last night, but just seemed to have appeared by it, and you hear, "Hello? Hello? Do you hear me?"
Van's got him in his back pocket, and he's like lounging on his bed, and he goes, "Oh, stop talking, asshole!"
Nope. This is a person, not your actual butt.
We're all getting.
The day would come.
We're all getting the same message.
Yes, it's all broadcasting. You don't necessarily each other don't know you're getting the same message, but you're all getting the same message.
Yeah, I'm probably sorting through a shelf of sending stones, trying to figure out which one is talking. Like, hello, no, hello, oh, this one, hello.
Nope, the one to the left. No, your other left.
Hello. No.
Down. Yep.
Hello.
That feels good. Yes, that's right.
This isn't one of mine.
No, this is not important, but there's an incredibly secret mission. Okay, no, don't throw me away! No, you did it in character. You threw the sending stone. You threw it. It happens. D&D is a game about words and actions.
Oh.
And
He rolls on the ground.
I'm out of this adventure.
A very familiar voice that you all are accustomed to hearing. Alfred is speaking over. You all very much know, but he's trying to be incognito and secret a little bit more, as he's just seeming like that's the case right now. So, intrepid adventurers, if you choose to accept this mission, actually, sorry, you can't not choose to accept it. This is your only option. We've been informed that there is an outbreak of something nefarious happening on the beloved island Isles of Gregory. You must
Alfred,
go...
We've never turned you down.
Thank you. I knew I could trust you, Van. I mean, Agent Shadowheart.
What?
Yes. Good try.
This is a secret mission. I'm using code names. We're trying something out new at the castle, honestly. We're just trying to make sure, like, in case we needed, like, co-op missions done, so I was just trying something new. I guess it didn't go well. Anyways,
No, we're not really into role-playing.
Yeah, I can see that. Sorry, Isla. Yeah, sorry. You know what? Hold on. I'm just gonna conference everyone in. Hey, yeah, Isla. Harold's here. Hey, guys.
Stop, I've almost got it.
Who is Harold?
That's me. I don't think we've met yet.
Yeah.
No.
Harold.
Badoo? From the radio show?
Indeed, this is Harold Badooz, your handsome herald of the news, at your service. I mean,
You owe me
what's
like
my code name?
300 gold. I won that competition last week.
I mean, this is Bill Snikes, your friendly guy who sells pikes. Who doesn't owe you any money.
Learn how to
Definitely.
send a bomb across the
Let's
radio.
speak.
Harold is here very intentionally. There is a news story that we need his spin on. As we all know, everyone loves the Isles of Gregory, if they can find it. It is one of the most fantastical party destinations out there. It is filled with pixies, dwarves, and halflings, and all other manner of height disadvantaged individuals. I think it's the politically correct term. Correct, Harold?
Yep, that's the new one this week.
Yes, perfect. Anyways, it seems as if there's something that has gone amiss. We lost connection with them. As you know, our beloved princes, the Hanseltons, truthfully adore this island. It's one of their favorites to go and vacation at, if they can find it, obviously. Make haste, as we couldn't have anything happen to Gregory. He's a dear loved friend of ours.
Gregory from the Isle of Gregory, if we can find it, is completely lost. If we can find him.
No, he's
plan.
He's on Gregory.
Okay.
He's on the Isle of Gregory.
Well, then he's not lost.
Wait,
True,
Gregory...
but we just don't know what happened with him.
All right. Well then,
So we gotta find him.
find Gregory and Gregory. Once we find Gregory, we'll be able to find Gregory, and then
Well,
they won't be lost anymore.
yes.
Right?
Yes. Hold on. If you take
You
the
like-
angulation of the sun
What's going
with
on?
Weir's Deep, and then flip it 90 degrees and make a Z, you should be able to coordinate easily enough where it's located.
I'm not listening anymore by this point. I'm done. This is way too much.
We'll need a ship. Anybody got a ship?
We got a ship.
I thought you knew each other. I
Well,
thought
yeah.
you worked with my team before.
Oh yeah, but we were just like,
Oh, so
rescuing
we're just asking
animals
random
and
questions
stuff.
For random questions.
We weren't
purposes.
flying around and doing things.
See, I have a feeling that we were supposed to go stop a war or something in the south, so this does feel a little bit like a side quest.
Oh no!
No.
This is very important. If the Empire were to garnish the power of relaxation and joy and partying, then all hells could break loose. All 8 of them.
9.
Even the 9th.
You really don't want that happening.
Be a problem?
No.
That's how you
Truthfully-
end up with people like me.
Isla, do you really want more vans out in the world? Is this what you want?
There's already 2 of them.
Yeah, we already have 2 of them.
Yeah, exactly. You understand the importance and the dire need for this mission to be accomplished. To keep the Isles of Gregory in our control.
Yes, of course.
I've already set up a boat. But if you want to take your boat, you
Another
can.
one?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, it's a
no,
small...
No, we'll take yours.
This is a
Yeah,
stealth mission,
We're not
guys.
taking ours.
Why would
Remember-
we take ours?
I didn't know. I didn't know if you didn't want my boat. I was
I
trying
mean, I
to
feel like
set it up.
Trilon would absolutely love seeing Isle Gregory.
Him and Gregory would get along very well, I think.
Yeah.
Gregory a tree?
He is not a tree, but he's not a
Yeah,
tree.
He's not a tree.
Not sure what that meant.
I've heard whispers of Gregory.
Oh, you
Where's the
would've, too.
boat, Alfred? And does it have a driver?
Yes, actually. It does have a driver. His name is Sullivan.
All right. Well, let's go to the boat and meet Sully.
Perfect. You have to leave at 400 hours. The guise of night must be upon you.
Oh, 400. Speak in normal. Please.
We gotta leave
speak
at
in
4
normal.
in the morning.
Yeah, 4 a.m. If
Okay.
it's hold on, it's what time is it right now? 24.
Alfred, we've
Midnight.
known you for so long
Two.
and you've spoken normally. What is going on?
Again,
Those
Have
I'm
you
names,
had
code
something
names. We're
to
supposed to use
drink
code names.
We're trying something different. We're just try to keep it lively. I don't. You guys help us so much. I don't want it to
Is
feel
that
like
robot
it's just a,
leg spreading its intelligence to you?
It's almost like he's been inhabited by another person.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. If we're gonna twist the one shot, no.
I'll meet you all at the boat
What's
right
happening?
away. I'm on my way.
Investigation checks, everyone. Nope, we're changing it. It's happening on the fly. Investigation checks from everyone.
That was a joke. Investigation check.
This is how I.
Natural one.
A 13.
Okay, Van, what's your investigation check?
13.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Five.
It definitely seems like he's a little bit off. You're not sure, but it seems like he's very much still Alfred. Doesn't seem like he is. Yeah,
Possessed.
everyone technically failed the investigation check, so you think it's very much Alfred, and
Yeah, he seems fine to me. Let's get
Nothing
him up.
Can we hang up, please?
Don't call me on my
Dragon
cell
Team
phone.
5.
Yeah,
Over and
nobody
out.
call me anymore.
Okay.
So
All right,
it is
we head to the
about.
boat.
To the boat
Probably
we
In the
go.
morning.
Okay, perfect. Love it. Didn't know if you guys wanted to do anything in town, if you wanted to chat with anybody. As you, are you arriving at the boat? Are you arriving with cloaks up? Are you arriving just ostentatiously? How are we proceeding?
Yeah, cloaks up. That sounds great.
Okay. Van's cloaks up. Isla.
I'm not cloak up, but I'm also not like, sauntering around. I'm just like purposefully just walking in.
Okay.
Just not paying
Harold?
attention, like not drawing attention in any way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement.
This is why I wanted him.
My attention has been called to urgent matters, a pressing story, but I can't give you details yet. I'll be back in a few days with more to tell you. In the meantime, tune in to hear my temporary replacement here, Mr. Seraph, who will be taking over. Mr. Sans Seraph here will be taking over the radio station while I'm away, and I'll be back soon. Ciao. Off I go. Yeah, that's been arranged. When he's out of town, Sans Seraph is the radio guy now.
Crazy. Okay. Man. That's a whole one shot in and of itself right
I know,
there.
that's a whole other thing. But
Okay, perfect. As you
aside
guys,
from that, yeah, notification, I'll probably just go there. But I probably don't take like. I probably. I'll just go. Yeah, I'm undercover, right? I can do my best.
yeah, that's what I was just checking. As you guys approach a small dock, there is a little stealth skiff, as you can see.
Looks like a potato.
Very close, and it is manned by.
I think that's the dock.
Yes, this
No,
is the
that's
dock.
the ship.
This is the ship.
The ship is the potato or the triangle?
The ship is
No,
the
the
potato.
potato.
I think triangle's
The
the
ship
sail.
is
Triangle is the
potato,
sail.
The triangle is a sail.
Thank you.
Oh, it's sideways.
It's in perspective.
3-dimensional.
Yeah.
No, this whole game, actually, there's a magical force. Everyone is 2D now. There is no 3D. We're playing Paper Mario.
Turn sideways.
Anyways.
Invisible.
So, there is a, God.
We need Mario on the screen.
Yeah.
No, we do not. He can go.
We do not.
I don't
And
even
there is
see Mario.
there's a dwarf that's waiting at the
Where's
dock,
Mario?
leaning up against the post, smoking a cigarette, looking very noir, film-esque. There's a lantern hanging over him.
Doc walks
Chef's
up
kiss.
to him and leans close and says,
Who?
"Well, you must be Sully. I'm sorry, Van."
Sorry, that was mean.
Hey, who's asking? Your mother?
Are we,
Uh,
are we
yeah, my
arriving at the
mother.
same time? Sorry.
You knew the code word.
Alfred
Right.
didn't give me a code word,
That was a test.
but I got a code word right here. He pulls out a dagger, just in case you need one.
Oh my god. I forgot how traveling with you guys is.
It's good to be home.
Hey. You've passed my test. You must be the ones that I'm looking for. I am Sullivan. Please enter my ship.
Yes, I will.
But I'm going to do it
As it
correctly. I'm going
disappears.
to put it on the map layer because I know how to do things.
You're pretty awesome. We actually have a ship image in this game somewhere if you would like it.
No.
Okay.
It's a potato.
All right.
This is how I play with my players. This is how we're playing with you.
Fantastic.
Ship.
Not on the map layer.
Yep. Oh.
It's not on the map layer?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I was going to say. I'm like, yes, it is. I definitely put it on the map layer.
Nope. Object layer for sure.
We can manipulate it.
I drew it on the map layer, though. How do I...
Well, we can just not grab it.
We could just not grab it. But it
Yeah.
proceeds to grab it. Not likely.
Yeah.
Try again. Try
Within
putting
3
it on the
seconds,
map
everyone
layer
just
again.
agrees to grab it. Yeah, this is the map layer for sure.
That's
All
object.
of you guys are not on the map layer.
Correct. We're on the
No.
object layer.
No. No, you're not. 100%. I'm on object layer and I'm trying to move it. It's not moving. All of you are on a different layer because you all use the same link.
It's not how that works. But try refreshing it around the table. Actually, we have had some oddities with layering happen.
Dang it.
I can't grab it now. It's on the. It looks like it's on the map layer.
What?
Yes, it does. Good.
Yeah.
Cool. Weird. Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
What is happening?
I ain't doing it.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
I arrived. Flying in.
It doesn't allow me to move to where it should be, so we're deleting it. Perfect. You're all on the ship. Huzzah!
Okay, we're on the trip. Cool.
Yep, that's how we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna write ship, and that's where we're at.
That's where
as
we're at.
you guys begin the journey, Sullivan informs you that it's gonna take about 2 hours without any stops or anything else like that. If you need restrooms or anything, food, figure it out. As we go, random sky encounter. See if we find anything fun. Ooh. It's been about an hour into the journey. As the sun starts to kind of shine, the clouds start to part a little bit. The fog is lessening. You see over in the distance some strange... It looks like a couple ships, maybe 2 or 3, and a large zeppelin as well. These are smaller ships, it seems. With that, you also start to hear what seems like cheering. It seems like a very enjoyable thing that's happening over there. Doesn't seem like anyone's in peril. The closer you get, the closer you get as each couple minutes passes, you start to hear a megaphone, kind of just in the distance. It seems.
That looks like a hoot. Before we interact with that, perhaps we could take a minute and just affirm our friendship with one another, friendship and allyship. I'd like to set up my empathic link with well, I'm Harold Badooz. And you are Isla. You're a big deal. You did all kinds of cool stuff. You won the big wizarding duel at the whole affair. You travel with a bunch of nincompoops who speak very highly of you, by the way. You
No, we
are
don't.
perfect.
Man, shut up.
You come highly recommended by Owen, the Archdruid himself, and unbelievable. He's kind of doesn't like anybody. They say that you are followed around by a giant cat monster. Some people say you turn into a giant cat monster. Some people say you're a giant cat person that turns into a regular person. People say all kinds of crazy stuff.
Love this. Cool.
Rumors abound. Almost as weird as him. Anyway, now that we're friends,
Yeah.
I'm gonna live inside your brain. I'm sorry, that's a weird way to say that, but we can share emotions with one another.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't know if I want to do that there, friend.
I didn't
That seems a
even
bit
put
intimate for not even going out on a first date.
Yeah, well, I ain't never heard of you, so I don't know.
I'll just steer the ship, Sullivan. Just take them where they would need to go, Sullivan. Just do this, Sullivan. Put yourself in mortal danger, Sullivan. As the captain goes off on a
Ask you
rant
that?
about lacking appreciation and intimacy in his friendships.
Oh my god.
While linked, we can't communicate telepathically, but we can share ideas and general emotional state, like scared, danger, happy, thrilled, excitement, runaway, things like that. Not like not like phrases. So.
Oh.
I can also help you with things later.
Invasive, but cool.
It does say willing, so you could just be like, nope.
Okay. That's saying no. Is saying no temporary? Like, can I shut off a specific signal, or
Consider to be friends and allies. See your proficiency bonus on shorter one.
you don't want to feel everything I'm feeling? It's
Within 1 mile.
trauma over here.
Actually, I have misread. No, it doesn't say willing. It says creatures you consider to be friends and allies. So actually, I don't even need you to consider me. We might have to put the phrasing on
You're
that
not
one.
even asking for consent.
Well, I did.
That's perfect.
I just don't have to.
No, you ask for consent afterwards. You're like, if you still want me here.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's the rule of my life now. I'm gonna ask for consent directly after or during.
Nope.
Hey, this
that's
is
It's
cool,
called
right?
Forgiveness,
Yeah, awesome.
not permission.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Good to know.
Good to know. Now that we've got
While
our
I'm stealing.
while we've got our consent situation sorted, maybe we should deal with or consider what we're going to do about all that. I don't see a problem, actually. They seem to be partying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is that our
Like
mission?
business as
I feel like
usual.
our mission is actually pretty vague. Like,
We got to
I'm
find
not sure
Gregory.
why I'm here. I just kind of was bored and.
Well, because you are druid extraordinaire. You got to have the ability to find things, right? Druids do that.
What am I, a compass?
I was kind of hoping.
Let me check. It flicks your nose. It doesn't spin.
Oh.
I'm gonna spin around.
Van does a little twirl.
Sullivan eyes all of you and goes, "This was the best that the Hanselsons could provide."
Almost certainly not.
If you wait.
You're the best the Hanseltons could provide?
No, I never said I was. Actually,
man.
you just assumed
Neither
that.
did we.
We are on a
You got me on
You
the
just
boat.
assumed
Yes,
that.
as you guys
It's
are
what
bickering back
Alfred
and
could
forth,
provide, not his best.
Oh my god.
as you're cafoodling back and forth, you start to hear more clearly. Come one, come all, Sky skill games. Win one, win a potion. Win two, win maybe something else. Win three, who knows? You might be grand champion of the skill games. Woo, yeah. And as you get closer, there are some ships
Is that,
seem to be playing
what's
some
his
random.
name? Do we recognize the voice?
No, you guys don't
Okay.
offhand, but Sullivan goes, "Hey, that's good old Sky. She's a good one. Yeah, she's fine. She just has games. Actually, they're really fun if you'd like to play them. It only takes a little bit. You don't have to. We're on the mission, I understand, but...
No,
you
we've
think-
gotten stuck in a game before. I'm I'm out of this one.
No games unless there's money involved.
Game.
There might be money
Well, there was
involved.
money involved last time and didn't
I mean-
do us any good.
Is there any
I don't
world
think she
where
gives money, but normally it's like supplies if you win one. It's like maybe a potion or two of some type of your choice, maybe some random one. If you win a couple
Yeah.
games, you win three, you normally get like a...
Stuff we could just pickpocket if
prize.
we wanted to.
would is there any world where Miss Sky might know Miss Sky, Mr. Sky? You said she, right? Anyway, might know
Hey,
where
she.
might know where to find Gregory. That's what we're out here for. If that could be useful.
She travels all around Athrend. This is kind of her business. She's a traveling skills games, basically.
Well, let's go talk to her.
I'm on board. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
No, don't talk to her. Turn the other way. Okay.
make for a great story. And she might be able to help us figure out where we're gonna go, since neither the druid or the ghost person seems to have the magical ability to divine where we need to be. Grumpily.
Okay. So he starts to hard
You
shift
still want
the wheel.
permission into my mind? You're not gonna like it.
It's sticky in here. What's on the walls?
Ew.
Start seeing nightmares.
No. And we're going right into the belly of Sky's skill game.
Well, you ever encountered a ghost? You might have run into ectoplasm.
Yes.
Of course.
Please don't get your ectoplasm all over my ship. It's
And
disgusting.
speaking of ectoplasm, you wouldn't believe.
As you guys approach,
So have we arrived there yet?
Yeah. As you approach, there's one ship over on the side, on the right side. Seems like they're popping balloons with cannonballs, in varying order. It seems like there's another game on the side where they're trying to arc cannonballs accurately into a basket. The more you get in, the more points you get, you win. And there's also just a random by chance horse race luck, where you pick a specific color, and if you win, you win. Everyone seems to be having a great time. There's confetti cannons going off. She's got some little lights, LED lights flashing back and forth, and she's on a bit of a stage with her magical
This is great.
not microphone, but
Megaphone.
bugle.
Yeah.
Yep, megaphone. Thank you. Megaphone. Just doing the deed, very much Herald style. Oh look, they won the prize! Yeah, woo! Come gather your prize! Yeah. Oh my goodness! And so there are small docking stations that you can pull up to, and you can kind of get onto her ship if you'd like. And we're gonna try this again.
Okay.
I'm on map layer,
Ah, you got it.
and then I'm gonna draw. This is a learning curve.
You got it. You got it. Drawing. No big deal. You can handle this. Those baskets must be made of some
Big
really
eggplant.
incredibly durable basket weave if they're catching cannonballs in them. Like most things you hit with cannonballs, the cannonball goes through it. And there's a basket that's catching them. That's kind of impressive.
Well, as you notice, there is they're not shooting them directly at them. They're shooting them in a
Still.
larger arc, attempting to make them in it. So the velocity is lost a little bit on the way down, as the most velocity is gone, wasted
I'm still imagining
upwards.
dropping a cannonball in a basket. That's dense. It's very dangerous games.
No, well, yes, but
Excellent.
only every, I think she said, what was it? 1 in 50 die or get maimed. Not bad.
It's not bad odds, actually.
As you see, she is just on the stage, shouting hoorays, advertisements, all of these things. There's a small... Oh, there it is. Plank that you guys can walk forward onto. Again, it's not the most secure, but Sullivan's a very good airship captain, so he kind of parallel parks right next to it, and you guys can make your venture, your 5 to 10 feet venture onto her ship if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Or you can just shout from the side.
Nope, absolutely. Like I own the place. Going aboard.
Yeah.
As she's shouting through her megaphone, "Oh yes, hello! Do we have new players?
No,
What game can I interest you in first?"
the one with money.
Ah, yes,
Man, you just said
money.
no.
So if you win all 3, you can end up winning something that is almost as good as money. You can sell it for money.
That doesn't
Well, I
sound
could sell you for money.
No, I don't think you could. Human trafficking is frowned upon in all of Athrend.
It's true.
All of Athrend except the underground.
It's also true.
Well, I am not underground, so we're all safe.
We're all safe here.
Huzzah!
We're looking for Gregory. We don't got time for your stupid games.
He's not wrong.
First he wants to play, now he insults her.
Gregory, I need a little more. Gregory Smith, Gregory Will, Gregory. It's just a guy
Gregory-
named Greg. I see a lot of Gregs. There's Greg over there. You see a guy.
Gregory of the Isle, Gregory.
The Gregory.
Yes, I'm so sorry. That's so ignorant. She pulls out one of those rotating name wheels and just goes, "Yeah, the Gregory. You're right. The. You know, I am fresh out of the Gregory's."
Van knocks the wheel out of her hands,
Gosh.
grabs her by the jacket, just looks her dead in the eye. I told you, we're not interested in games. This is the Isle Gregory. We were sent to look for the Gregory of the Isle Gregory. Now, if you don't know who he is, please shut up.
Oh, the Isles of Gregory. Also, it's very strange to look. I can't look at you. I kind of look through you. I can't. Are your eyes looking at mine? But Gregory, yes, I understand. Oh, I don't think he likes that, Harold. Either way,
Faces.
yes. As she pats your ethereal hand, not making contact because she doesn't think it's like corporeal, but she's like, yes. Isles of Gregory. Hold on, I just passed him the other day. If he's moving at his pace, he should be about an hour that way.
That way.
All right. We're going that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to stay and win
did you
some
want
games?
specific coordinates? Did you want like his? You
No,
know.
just whatever you might have last seen him. We just need a clue.
Yeah.
And if you have the specific coordinates, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes, hold on.
Does he
Have-
Right.
Does he have a
One
house
second.
here?
The longitude is screw you, and the latitude is get off my ship.
All right, screw you, but get off
Oh my
your
God.
ship.
Oh no! Look, there's a hole in your ship. Van just stabs the ground of the ship, the floor of the ship.
I would feel way more offended if I could actually see you.
Vicious.
Well, you won't be seeing me for very long with those two eyeballs.
Oh, I have more.
Oh, right.
And she pulls out a pair of eyeballs.
Wow.
Just
Fantastic. That looks great.
Listen, you could win a lot of interesting things here, but you don't want to, so puts him back away.
Van gets back on the ship we got here on.
Well, bye, loves. Have a wonderful day, and please come back again to play Sky's wonderful skill games.
All right. Well, all right.
I feel like a parent who just watched their sibling kids try out sarcasm, and I'm a little bit disappointed. We didn't get any good information.
What we do? We got the
They were
coordinates.
just,
We know where he went. Not too late. We could play the balloon popping game if you guys are wanting to win stuff. We need potions, but
No, that's okay.
I think that's light work. Let's go, Gregory.
Yes.
Gregoriatory. I'm going to be writing an absolutely scathing review about this place.
Horrible
I don't
atmosphere.
think she cares.
I don't think so either.
Leave it alone.
Actually,
Move on.
all right. Moving on.
And your next
Scamander.
hour seems to go by fairly easily, as the sun is very much risen. It's still very early dawn, about 6 a.m. or so.
Okay.
You see a large neck, kind of the shadow of a large neck, and a dome attached to the neck. It seems like it's much closer than it is. It seems like it's only maybe a 20-minute ride, but Sullivan pipes up and goes, it's optical illusion, if you know what that is. It's when an image seems different than it is because of distance. I'll teach y'all something here. It's a navigation thing. So, what you're looking at there, that's Gregory.
Mhm.
The person or the isle?
The person in the aisle.
Hold. No, it's the Isle. Do you think there's a person named Gregory on that?
Well, that was the point, wasn't it? To go find Gregory on Gregory?
No. The Isle is named Gregory.
We were told that there was a man named Gregory on the Isle of Gregory, and we needed to find Gregory, the man.
Yeah, and both things were lost. And now this one's found. But if the island also qualifies as the person, then I think we're good.
And
Yeah, I guess if that's all, I don't think that's what he. It's not what Athrend told me, but
Let's check in.
I guess if. Okay. Go for it. Check in with Alfred.
No, not with Alfred, with the island. Check in and make sure everything's okay.
Yo,
Let's
Gregory!
go all the way back.
You got a dude called Gregory riding on you?
never
Your
talked to
shouts-
an island before.
Echo off into the distance, unbeknownst to you if they've heard or not. But in the next about 30 minutes or so, you
Hello?
get closer and you're able to see that this gargantuan island does not seem to be an island at all. It actually seems to be a living amphibian.
Skyphibian.
Skyphibian.
Casts Echo.
Okay. What
Cool.
are we saying with Echo?
Hello, Gregory. And then he puts it into a bottle and throws it onto the island.
Oh, yeah.
Put a note
Make
in
an
this and
athletics
throw it.
check to see if you make it onto the island. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Okay.
That is 12.
Yeah, I was looking for a 10, so it makes it onto the island.
I should have.
So
Nice.
Echo, what does Echo
s-
do? You put it in a bottle.
You store a message in an object, and then it plays back later when you want it to. That's one of ours.
Like a record.
Okay, perfect. So I'm assuming you put it in the bottle, so that way if the bottle got uncapped, you would hear it, and you would know that someone uncapped it, correct?
It like speaks whatever he says.
Maybe it like would break when it hits the ground.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. I'm tracking with you now. So you threw it over. You don't necessarily know if it shatters or not. You can't hear that
Right.
from here, but you know that it does make it over. If you'd like, you can give me a perception check to see if you hear the message play back.
I can do one better than that. I will
Okay.
use Pierce the Veil to see if
Ooh.
the willing creature. Oh, it has to be within 20 feet. Never mind. It's probably not that close.
Yeah, you're like 50 feet away, maybe 60 feet. You're coming up
60 feet.
on the side of the shell,
Mm-hmm.
where it seems there's to be some makeshift docks in between. I mean, it's not really in between. There's a massive, gargantuan fin on your right, and another one all the way over on your left, and this is miles apart. Where the largest, it is larger than a dragon itself, the neck of this amphibious turtle.
How about I use out of body to go and follow the bottle?
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Absolutely, you can do that.
Okay.
So your goal is just to get on the island where the bottle is and kind of just scope things out real quick?
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
This is cool. I like this.
PPP perception 15.
Yeah, absolutely. So you kind of, at the moment that you throw the bottle, you kind of go back into your trance to go into out of body. You see exactly where the bottle landed. It is intact. It is nestled in a beautiful little canopy of grass. And you stay there for a moment. You're like, ah, man, it didn't break. Not a big deal. But the moment you're about to kind of come back to your own body, you see a very small little creature, humanoid-looking thing come up to the bottle and kind of
Okay.
mess with the cork. They're attempting to play with it. It seems like.
Okay. I go back into my body and then I tell the others, well, I think there is a man named Gregory there. He's very small.
Huh.
He might be kind of stupid because he couldn't open a bottle.
Small and stupid Gregory. Got it. All right. Well, let's pull on up. I'm gonna. No trouble though, right? Everybody seems kind of chill over there.
I didn't see anything particular.
Nobody's on fire. Nobody's dying. I feel like they lost contact and like we're kind of expecting trouble. But maybe not. Maybe there is no trouble. That would be preferable. All right, Scamander, why don't you pull us on up to Gregory there? And what's that?
Sullivan.
Oh, right. Yes. I'm gonna
Tim, it's okay. No one needs to know my name. I'm just the one that inevitably garners everybody to where they need to go. I'm just basically pay me 2 cents and I'll take your soul to the damned, and
Oh
no
my
one will
God.
ever know my name. It's
Just to be,
the life that I choose to lead. The hero, truthfully.
Yep, excellent.
I
Just to
could
be
cut his
safe.
tongue out.
Huh? You good? Just to be safe, I'm gonna tip off the ship and fly up above because I'm a winged tiefling, and I'm just gonna kind of be 20, 30 feet off from the ship flying over, just in case everything goes really bad. Because you know, I do feel like we're the big guns to be sent in here, so I'm sort of expecting things to go bad eventually. Silliness said. But
You got
yeah,
wings?
Absolutely.
I do have wings. I'm a winged tiefling of the
Are they
same
bedazzled?
bloodline.
Because I feel like he'd have bedazzled wings.
I think so.
Yeah, that feels right.
Yeah, I think so. Though the image I have, they're kind of feathery. They do come off of the hips, not out of the shoulder blades, because of that particular.
That's how you know he's from the ninth
tiefling.
level of hell.
That's right.
Hey, is that true? Sullivan
wanna
grabs his
find
notebook
out?
and starts taking
We could
notes.
go there.
No, don't do that.
No, I think you've been there enough for all of us. We're here. Please, leave.
We walk off the boat.
Okay. So I will give you a little bit of a pull part of the map layer. You are, as soon as you guys get closer and you're kind of seeing the land, it is beautiful, lush grass. As far as the eye can see, at this moment, there are a few happy little trees.
Happy
Oh,
trees.
brown. Brown?
We've got colors.
Brown. Hey, I know how to make brown. Look
You
at me
got
go.
this. It's kind of reddish.
I can make brown.
Orange. Yeah, go with orange.
Tree. There's some trees here. There's a shrubbery right here. Another shrubbery here. Okay, and then Van. Are you gonna go like directly? What's your purpose? Like once you step onto the island, where's your directional heading? You kind of just stepping off and being like, all right, well, we did it, guys.
Towards the bottle.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you know where that is. That's not a big deal. That's easy enough for you to find. The bottle is... Oh, come on. Get off that wheel. There we go. The bottle will be over in this direction. So you know... Oh, yeah, perked. I know exactly where the bottle is. Great.
Cool.
As you approach, can I have... How do I want to do this?
Oh shit! What's that?
'Cause I didn't have to do this with my party. Oh, gosh. Can I have You know what? Let me do this. Man. Yeah. Let's do a perception check for everyone.
Got it.
Okay.
Perception. 19.
Our DC is okay. Yeah. Wow.
9.
30 feet up.
Perception 19.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. You.
High wisdom party.
Okay.
I see the turtle. It's like a turtle, you said? Picture.
Yes. And then Van, what was your perception check?
9.
Okay, perfect. With a 9, the only thing you notice, Van, is that you just feel a little bit weird. Like, once you took a step or two onto the island, you're like, oh. Huh. And it just feels like a little bit of a magic kind of vibe. You're just kind of like, whatever.
Okay.
Badu, from the sky, and you're going to notice something different than Isla on the ground will. From the sky, you absolutely see this energy field just erupt from the castle that's off in the distance, and it almost feels like a wave that just eroded out from the center of that castle and hit everyone. And it seems like the longer you watch it, it pulses.
Okay.
As well as your own personal self. What's your fly speed?
30, I think. Double checking. Give me a moment.
Okay.
30. Yes.
Yeah, give me a athletics check real quick.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics, whichever you'd like.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
check on the radio thing.
Acrobatics is a 27 on a natural 20.
Okay, fantastic. Oh, natural 20? Absolutely. Very quickly you notice that your body seems to be shifting and rearranging. It feels like either your wings may have shrunk for a moment or your body did, and you start to careen out of control, but you're able to save it and keep yourself easily floating in the air as you were kind of dive bombing towards the air from this strange magic that kind of hit you and made one wing maybe a little bit deformed. Again, you're not 100% sure, but you definitely know that something that the orb was protruding absolutely affected you. Isla, on the ground, what you notice is that you hear and you notice
Coming from where?
the ground, and you notice that each step you take,
Oh no.
not every time, but about every fifth step, it kind of a cacophony arises again.
Wow.
I'm gonna
I
send.
mean, I feel like actually I would stop.
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
first
the first
moving.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send
Okay, so then
Yeah.
danger,
I am
big
a-
danger
I mean,
across
I am
the
attuned
empathic
to my
link.
environment.
Yeah.
I'm attuned to my environment, so I
that
wouldn't...
first step, you hear that. What's your reaction?
Oh god.
I'm gonna look down.
Okay. Are you just
Am
looking
I
at the
stepping on
ground?
something?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's what it sounds like. So
Yeah.
that's
Give me
what
an
I'm.
investigation check. Are
Okay.
you just looking at the ground, or are you looking at your boot?
Cold.
I like crouching down to see if I like stepped on something or
Okay.
like
Yeah.
is there like a tiny village there? I don't know. I just heard
Yeah.
something squeaking when I took a step. So
No, it's perfect.
I'm at a 17 investigation.
100%. As you crouch down, you're kind of you heard something down there, but you can't imagine what it would be. You see, for a moment, initially, you see what you think is just little ants kind of slowly skittering away from your foot. But on a closer look, it feels like those are on two legs, and they seem to be terrified. And again, you kind of look at your shoe, and you see half of a you see some legs just sticking out, twitching.
Immediately, if I can, I'd immediately remove. Oh, wait. I can I have do I still have? No, that was Steffi with Featherfall. I don't know what I could step on. Is there anywhere where I'm not seeing these things moving
the
around?
longer you are investigating, you're seeing that they're just kind of it's like a sea is parting, and they're
Okay.
creating a parted sea of terror.
Okay, then I would make sure to like tiptoe into that like if I can release the creature that was caught under my foot, I'd like to.
Okay. Yeah, you can try. So you lift your foot up and you kind of go to examine it, and you see that you have the top half of a halfling on your shoe, and then the bottom half is on the ground.
Can I try mending? It's less than a meter across.
Yeah,
But it
100%.
is a creature, not an object.
I like it. We're gonna try it. Give me an Arcana check to see how well this can work.
Can I get her with a bardic inspiration?
Dirty 20.
You're like 30 feet away.
That is the range. I believe.
Does it have a range of bardic inspiration?
Double checking.
I thought it did.
It does.
I thought it was touch.
That's decent.
I think it does have a range.
60 feet.
Yeah.
Anyone within 60 feet.
Oh, never mind.
Yep.
Okay.
And
What
I
does
already
that
said
do?
we were like communicating back and forth over the. It just adds a d6. So I think like as I see.
Okay,
over-
26.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez. Never mind.
So just correct me. Tell me how you want to do this. How you want to try to mend this halfling back together. As his body on your shoe is completely jelly.
It's like a tenthling.
Your Arcana check was high enough. You just got to tell me how you want to try to do this.
Like what it looks like.
I have a silvery cobweb that is marked as for healing. So I'm gonna try to.
Sew him back together.
Using the cobweb. Yeah.
Absolutely.
For your guys' understanding, this might take about 5-10 minutes. Like, I'm literally just gonna sit down wherever they made a space for me and start. Yeah, like, I have no idea if you guys have been talking to me or anything. I just squished something and it squished back.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. So you'll definitely just be hyper focused in this moment, attempting
Yep.
to restructure this little halfling's upper half, and then attempting to mend it back together onto its other half. And to your chagrin, in about 10 minutes or so, it is back together. You feel pretty proud of yourself for that. It doesn't seem to be breathing,
Oh.
but it is back together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
The moment you connect it back to its legs, you
Oh,
see
dark.
a very small
happened?
whisper of an animated ghost just go. You kind of presume that might have been
can
his
I
soul.
try to stack it?
Yeah, 100% you can. See you do it. You're gonna try to
I don't
steal
even
the.
know yeah. I'll cast Healing Spirit. The first one, Mending, is just a cantrip, so this would be a full action Healing
Okay.
Spirit spell. And just Healing Spirit, try to.
Okay, so you're a healing spirit, which is normally a wolf, correct?
Yes, but
Yeah,
it's a fantastic. It's a
Maybe it's a teeny
fantastic.
tiny
It
one
doesn't
this
actually
time.
exist. Yeah.
So it's this
Lick
you see
the
this
wounds.
the wolf kind of appears and puts his paw above the spiritual little and just slowly starts to push it down until he just lightly presses on this little creature's body and connecting the soul back to it, and you just hear a. And you see it trembling ferociously. But it does look. It looks a mess. No one will ever recognize this halfling ever again in its life. It's a bit of a Frankenstein's monster, but it is alive.
We're keeping him.
Oh, his kin has to like him the way he is.
That's right.
They have to accept him.
Did Dan see any of this happen?
I imagine that if their voice sounds that
Oh,
way,
yeah. Oh, please.
us
Harold,
talking would be just thundering.
yeah, bet you 5 gold she can't pull this off.
You're on. Where's my 2,000 that you owe me?
Oh, let's do this.
Wait a second. I don't remember that.
Every hour goes up by 100.
Wait a minute. See how you feel next time somebody pokes you. Alright.
Did
Sure.
Isla kill Gregory?
Can I look down and ask, are you Gregory? I'm gonna try to speak, because if I speak high-pitched and fast, maybe it won't sound just like thunder constantly, because I imagine if they're,
He,
Like-
this little, you know, 1.5 2-inch halfling stands up and dusts himself off, and then inevitably gets knocked prone again by this massive wave and sound, and just.
Costed my voice.
He stands back up and.
okay, somebody needs to translate this.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Yeah,
Oh, I got this. I can do this. I got message. Toward a creature and whisper a message. The target hears the message and can reply with a whisper that only I can hear. So, from as far away from as
I also have
possible.
tongues.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm looking for a way to talk with it without blowing air on it.
Yeah, okay.
I'll whisper like,
Use echo.
"Hey, little guy, are you
Oh, no.
are you Gregory? Or do you know Gregory? Or do you know what's going on? Or what? Why are you? I don't like.
It's
Just
this
give us the
big.
whole lowdown. Yeah, tell us everything, because this doesn't seem normal."
So, does message have a word count or no?
Creature within range, 120 feet. Yeah, as long as they can.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he, this little halfling responds. Oh, yes. Hey, Gregory is this island. I'm Gregory too. It just happenstance. Oh my god. I saw my wife for a moment that had passed years ago, and it was a beautiful sight. And then this giant paw squished me back down into my body. Anyways,
Yep, sounds like a normal Tuesday.
who in the hell are you?
Oh, I'm Herald of News, of course. Your handsome Herald of News, ready to tell a great story. Why are you an inch tall, and why are you getting smushed by my friends? Wait, I mean, like, you get it.
Yes, you need to find Staffy. He knows what happens. I was just knitting on my rocker and sipping my Earl Grey tea with my pipe, having a lovely morning, and the next thing I know, I'm this big.
I see. All right, let's share
Oh, so
that with everybody, obviously.
okay.
Harold, I shrunk the Greg.
Yep, somebody seems to have shrunk Gregory. This is Gregory, but maybe not the Gregory. He said that's a happenstance. The island is also Gregory and also a turtle. I think everyone here might share the same name, Gregory. I'm starting to suspect that
No,
everyone's.
he said something about an earl.
Oh, there
He
was
said
another one. Staffy,
No.
what was the kiddo?
Staffy.
Staffy. Staffy. That's right. There's a Staffy. Maybe his last name is Gregory. Anyway, so we gotta find Staffy for a reason. But yeah, they've all been magically shrunk. And I can tell you guys, it looked like it came from the castle because we all got Actually, we got hit by something and didn't get shrunk. I'm not sure if y'all noticed. Or at least, I mean, we're
Got
normal
hit?
size right now, right? Yeah, something like tried to make my wing change.
Great question. Do you take a look at your bodies?
Well, more
Well, I mean, I
my
just stepped on
surroundings.
something, so
Okay. I will say that you do, Harold, when you look around, you do notice that the trees look a little bigger, and the shrubbery looks massive. When you were in the air, it didn't seem that big.
Yeah.
The grass
We're
seems
shrinking.
to be, wow, maybe at your knees now?
Oh, this is like a shrink over time effect. We're all getting smaller, and he's gotten much smaller.
And actually, Isla, you look at your armor a little bit, and you notice that it seems a bit big. It's fitting a little looser in some
and
areas.
it can't shrink the object as well. That's just rude.
Well, this is a conundrum. Is little miniature Gregory wearing clothes?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
did they
is.
have
He
time
is. He
to
is
knit?
adorned in
Okay.
what seems to be blades of grass and some bark.
All right. We are shrinking. Our
Okay,
equipment
so
is
we're
not
thinking about
shrinking.
Oh, that's
That is even worse. Oh man, give me a second.
well, for now, it seems like I can wear my vest as my dress.
Is Van getting smaller?
Van does seem
Yeah.
to notice that he is
Yeah.
oddly a little bit more maybe irritable, almost like a Napoleon complex. As he
I
starts
feel the need to conquer something.
So we have stopped. Are we still attempting to get to the bottle?
Yeah.
Is that still okay? Perfect.
Yeah, it seems like
So, as you, I don't want to rush, but as you begin, I presume, towards the bottle, you will reach it. There are no more casualties.
Because now we're getting small too.
Yeah.
Do they continue shrinking or are they stagnant?
Is
Um,
there a max shrink?
Do you have old Greg with you?
Um,
Yeah, we gotta bring him
no,
with
but
us.
I'm assuming.
Come
I mean, are
on.
there no more people? No,
They
he can have
scattered.
his ulti. He still has his mouth. The upper part of the body was not in disarray.
Yeah.
So this is Gregory.
Yes, I'm
This
old
is
Greg.
a Gregory,
Oh,
So very
old Greg.
I think.
Do you ever drink Bailey's out of a shoe?
Oh, actually, that's my favorite kind. Thank you.
All right.
Say, where do you live around here? Everything's looking a little bit larger than I remember.
Oh, where I used to live, there's a home way back there, but, often I would sleep in the castle, Staffy's castle. He throws the greatest feasts of all. They're marvelous. You must meet him. He's basically the leader of Gregory, or our people.
Staffy.
We've kind of put him... It's because he throws the best parties, truthfully.
I see. Yeah, we
Is
probably
he
ought to go
normal
talk to him.
size?
Yeah, is he normal sized? Good question.
No. Well, yes, now. Me,
Wait.
because I'm normal-sized.
No, you're small. Did he shrink as well as you? Are you and him proportionally
yes.
the same size? Okay.
Yes, he's still a little taller than me, but I'm a little old and crumpled
see.
up. But yes, well,
Is he
proportionally.
originally that size?
No, he's always been taller than me, though. Yes.
Okay. So it's not very
Okay.
helpful. All right, we gotta go talk to
So he
Staffy.
didn't bring everybody down to his level. He just okay.
You do get that talking with Gregory that he is tiny as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna take just a second while I'm still big enough to do so. I have a mirror.
Okay.
And I know this is bad luck, but I'm gonna break my mirror and take little tiny shards of glass and hand one to everybody, so that we'll have weapons when we get smaller.
That's fun.
Yeah, great. Okay.
I feel like we aren't going to be.
You know
I'm not
what?
going to be able to carry any of my weapons when I'm his size, so this could be really important.
Give me a sleight of hand check to see how well you craft these weapons.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Because if you take, because I'm just thinking, like, you could actually take a moment and like really detail this up, and it could just be quickly.
What's mirror made out of?
Glass.
It's
So
made out of mirror.
It's not going to be a great weapons, but it's what I got.
Glass and metal?
It's some kind of chemical they pour on the glass that makes
What do you
it
want?
reflective.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. As you are, I'm assuming you're kind of doing this as you're going toward the bottle.
Yeah, just walking along.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You break it, and as you're walking, doing this hurriedly, you're noticing that the grass is growing significantly taller as you walk, as well as that there is there's a few different plumes of magical energy that have washed over all of you. And each time it seems like you are growing significantly smaller.
Very good.
Oh
Until-
no! I'm gonna have a tiny peepee.
Old news.
You hear some
Ooh,
ladies go,
question.
"Oh no!"
My gosh. Kitty was in the shadows. So she's always with me.
Right.
What size is she?
So,
Does it affect her?
yes.
Okay. Tiny kid. Tiny
Tiny kitty.
Well,
By
I mean,
the time-
proportionally, yeah.
Yeah, proportionally, she is definitely smaller. You guys reach the bottle, and you do notice that obviously there's a small thing attempting to uncork this message. He has stuck something inside of it, and he's just pulling with all his might, trying to. There's a rope around it, and he's.
Well,
What you doing there, bud?
Like the story with the giant bead.
You guys startled me. There's this bottle just. Wait, hold on. I don't know you. Anyways, this
And I
bottle.
don't know you.
I threw that
You
bottle.
know what?
I feel like there's a lot
Oh,
of that going on
Perfect.
today.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm Stuffy. I basically run Gregory. Keep him fed. Keep everyone here fed. Do the parties. You know the whole shindig. It's one of the greatest places to ever vacation.
What does Gregory eat?
He eats lettuce, clouds,
Okay.
different things. We like to try to mix his diet up so that way his digestive system really works well. We love Gregory. He gives us a place to live. Shades us with his long neck. We can always tell what time it is. It's like a giant sundial. It's fantastic.
Until he turns.
What?
Well, I mean, if he turns,
Oh,
then
he
your
does not.
son is in a different position where he just always goes
Oh.
straight.
yeah, if he spins around. and like,
I think
Stuffy
those
looks up and goes,
categories-
Listen.
How many
Time
days
doesn't
do you think
matter.
have passed?
Well, by my calculation, we've been like this for a month.
Okay. All right.
But
By
with this
your
new-
calculations.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway,
I can see the
so you
difficulty
took the
here.
bottle then. Thank you.
I don't think I trust his calculations, guys.
I don't either.
Yeah, no.
Can you help me open the bottle, or do we not need to open the bottle then?
It's just me saying hello. It's not that important.
That seems very important. It seems very thoughtful of you to do that. Well, thank you. That's so kind of you.
Well, I was curious what was out here on this isle, so, a pleasant greeting is a good way to make friends with an island, I
Guys,
would
I'm
think.
glad we didn't squish more people.
You guys are swell. You squished someone? Huh? What?
Nope. Nope. Don't worry. He's better now.
Oh,
He sent us to talk to you.
Gregory.
Oh, great.
The other
Wonderful.
Gregory. Old Gregory.
oh.
Yeah,
It's a little
oh.
Gregory.
He's such a hoot.
Okay.
He always had a really beautiful smile and just some toned legs that no one could ever feel. He loved running. It was his favorite
I
thing
thought
to do.
he was old and wanting to see his dead wife.
He did. That's what he did with his wife. They used to run marathons around Gregory. It was so beautiful. So
Wow.
to feel closer, he would run.
Let's see.
Wow.
I don't think that's gonna be a thing.
Rub it in.
I mean, I am laughing Isla is mortified, and a lot of negative waves of energy and emotions are hitting. What's your name?
Harold.
The news.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, look on the positive
Harold, you're
side.
feeling a little bit.
Look on the positive side. He won't be
Blue.
running alone anymore. Or at all.
But anyways, what can I? I'm so sorry that you have to get here. I'm assuming you're here for vacation. What room did you book at the castle?
Well,
Actually-
the penthouse suite.
Oh yes, of course. Fantastic. I do apologize. This isn't normally how we are. It's very. I'm a little embarrassed. This is normally not how we run things here. But
The being tininess.
at the bed and breakfast. Yeah, it's not normal. I mean, I'm normally
hope.
small because I'm a halfling. But
Hey,
regardless,
We were told.
I don't know if you guys don't look like halflings. Either way, yeah. So, basically, the apprentice to the wizard here that helps put on some of our shows was playing around with an orb that he shouldn't have been playing around with, but whatever. He's a kid. It happens. He basically cast what we assume is enlarge and reduce. And it seems like it's just been reducing us consistently. But we don't seem to be going smaller than this. So I don't know. Maybe this is it?
That's what he gets for pondering his orbs too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that's what happens to everyone that just sits in their room and plays with orbs all day. Or their orbs. It just doesn't seem like it's a positive environment for kids. So,
Nope.
we're going to give him a stern talking to really try to learn his lesson. But anyways, we can't seem to fix it because we can't get to it.
Yeah. Well, that'd be troubling. Yeah. I mean, it's probably hard to get
Like, you
anywhere
can't
around
reach
here.
it?
Well, yeah, and it's also in the castle next to my throne. We just have to break it. If we break it, it would break. I think we would break all this. It would
We
break
can pull
Have
that
you tried
off.
throwing a spear at it?
Yes, as he actually reaches down and grabs a spear, and you see that it's
Spear.
about an inch long, and he goes, "Yes,
Like a little
we have."
toothpick.
Yeah,
got a toothpick.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a toothpick.
The issue, though, is that it's in
Right.
my castle. Yeah, and so we can't. None of us are strong enough.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
Well, neither are we, but that's all right. We'll take. We can probably do something about this, right, gang? I don't particularly.
You can?
I'm not particularly keen to be tiny forever, so let's go break some orbs.
What happened to all of the stuff in our inventory?
The moment that you got too small for it, it just kind of dropped.
Yeah, so we're all just.
So you
naked.
can
So
look
I
back.
basically don't have anything in my
We're all
inventory.
just naked.
And there is just a ton. Yeah, you're all buck naked.
Yeah, great.
Unless you would like grabbed grass to like great clothes, all buck naked. Which actually, Staffy goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot. That's here you go," and gives you all woven grass clothes. So that way you cannot be naked if you'd like to. But also says you're gonna also probably want these. And spreads out a splay of weapons.
All right.
Damn, I wish in the
Sticks,
mirror.
rocks. Yeah, so if you'd like, you can use the pieces of mirror and attach them to a stick.
Oh,
Yeah. We'll do it.
or
Excellent.
pointy. Yeah, I'm gonna take that too.
Shit.
Okay.
Dagger.
There's a spear, there's a club, there's a mace, and there's a bow and arrow.
Any chance at a dagger?
Dan takes the rocks.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. There's just a ton of rocks.
Cool.
Cool. Any chance at anything similar to a dagger?
Yeah, you made that.
Okay, what I made qualifies as a dagger? Okay, cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Done.
Because the smaller ones will be daggers, the larger pieces will be swords.
Yeah.
And Staffy's like, wow, that's an incredible invention there, strange sir.
Thank you.
Well,
Yes,
we
it
ought
is.
to try to get
Sorry,
to the castle
I
as
was looking at my
soon as
hat.
we can.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's get to the castle as soon as we can. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no problem. You just have to go. The sun's there. His neck is there. That way.
Got it.
But
People
also,
in the directions
Our
today.
flying friend, can you please make sure that he's saying that correctly?
I'm the flying friend. Right. Yes.
Harold.
What with the wings?
Right. I keep reading about my inventory.
like a
Yeah.
little gnat.
All my items I don't have anymore and what that implies. Sorry. Yes, I can certainly confirm the thing that we're going that way is what he said, and that's what I'm going to. I'll check it out. I'll scout ahead.
Yeah, you can. You get above the grass, and the moment you peek
you
above the
see
grass, yeah, you see the massive castle.
There
It
it
is
is.
absolutely in the correct direction.
Cool. I'll stay up above the grass and kind of like point that way. That way. Make
Okay,
sure we
yeah.
stay on the right.
How
direction.
how high above the grass are you gonna go? Just above it, or like
Okay,
above it?
so when we use terms like feet now, am I to take those to now be
Mhm.
converted equivalently to maybe like inches?
Yeah,
If I say 30 feet, I'm
it's
not.
gonna be about 30 inches up.
Okay.
Yeah, it size. It'll context wise, so you can still use feet. We're just gonna understand that it's about 30
Yeah,
inches.
relative.
So just use feet
Okay.
like normally, so that we can understand.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go with 30 on account of range stuff. Does that clear the top of the
Yeah.
grass?
Yeah, that's. Are you going up 30 feet above the grass, or just 30 feet up total?
I would rather not go more than 30 feet up total if I don't have to, and I'd rather stay as low as possible.
Yeah.
So
100%.
like just
So
skimming.
20 feet will be fine.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 feet will be fine. As you guys are talking,
Get down quickly.
you realize that Harold, you've kind of gone up and you see that there's the castle's over there. There's some different land terrains. It seems like between you and that castle, but it seems like that's the direct route. So it's the easiest way to get there.
Yeah, I'll do my best to kind of navigate us what seems not through a giant
Mhm.
rock, a tiny rock that
Mhm,
now looks
yeah.
giant.
To try.
What's that?
Can I try transforming, like wild shaping? I'm
Yeah,
curious
100%.
if the wild shape also is affected.
Go for it.
Well, let's try to go into something huge anyway.
Okay.
What's a coatl?
I don't
Is the
know
largest thing you can wild shape into that I'm aware of. Is it
I don't know
possible?
that I'm
Water?
full.
Oh, right. That might be
CR
polymorph.
though.
You might not be able to do that one.
Search a frogalope.
Might be able to do a
Wild shape list.
giant. I don't know, giant something. Anything with a giant on it. You might turn into the normal size of that item, of that creature. 1 second.
I know that I can do giant.
Here.
What level are you?
Um. 8.
Okay, I think you can do giant.
Well,
eagle.
8 for druid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your CR
8th
is 1.
level. 8th level, I can do anything flying, bloodhawk, flying snake, sturge, giant owl.
Mm.
How
That'd be
big
cool.
is a giant owl?
You can ride on them in real size.
Dang.
In
then that should
real
be like
size, one person can ride on it.
I
a
believe
normal
so.
sized owl.
Yeah, you'll probably end up just a normal sized owl.
That's okay. I mean, if I could carry
Giant
you
relative
guys.
to us. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, their size large. You can one person can ride on it.
Oh, giant eagle. Ow, Cal. No.
Going full Lord of the Rings style on us.
Let's do it. Yeah, it's giant eagle. Oh, this is
Okay,
your first time
circle
turning
of
into a
the
bird.
moon. Circle of the Moon. What the heck is a Quetzalcoatl? Probably would never have
Quetzalcoatl?
encountered that.
Quetzalcoatl. It's a giant flying dinosaur. They are the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember in Ark, those like birds that you could build buildings on their back and they would fly around?
Yeah.
That's cool. Like,
Please.
No, I'm gonna say giant elk because an elk is something that a person could already ride. If I am giant, I am more than a normal elk, which means I could carry you guys and move faster.
Yeah, absolutely.
not
So
taking
that's
the bird.
your decision. You're going to turn into a giant elk.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As you kind of get into your stance and you start to transform your body, you notice that through your elk eyes, you are larger than everyone else. But you look up and you are still about the same, just in context, larger, as in you would be.
Yeah.
So you can very much carry people on your back, 100%.
I mean, if we were this big, a giant elk would maybe be about, what, this big?
You know, let's say you guys are an inch. Giant elk's probably like 3 inches.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're about a 2 stack.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, could I?
Take us
yeah.
away,
Could
Isla.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd hop on. Not you. You can fly.
Yeah, fine. That's all right.
Okay.
Can't carry everybody.
Yeah, I'll keep directing.
Keep telling
Dope.
us where.
And can fly. Yeah, that way.
Who's wanting to get on? You're getting Van on, and then who else?
That's it.
Well, whoever's with us.
Oh, and Kitty probably.
It just Kitty, and then
Kitty
Stoffy's the
probably
only
can
other one
keep
there.
up.
Uh,
I think
stop.
Kitty
Yeah,
can
Kitty's pretty
keep up.
fast. So
Yeah,
you're taking
she's pretty
Stoffy?
big. Yes.
Okay,
Gregory
yeah,
doesn't
absolutely.
need to be. Gregory doesn't need to come with us.
Yeah, I think old man Gregory's fine.
No, I think you guys left him back there.
We
Yeah,
left him back
Gregory
there.
is in the village. He can go back to his earthy.
So then Stoffy will help direct you as well, and can kind of give you like information while you guys are going about what you might encounter. You just bail forward where Stoffy has informed you, and it takes about 20 minutes or so, and you start to see the grass start to thin out above. Harold, you're just going to be able to see this no matter what. You see that there's a large, what you would describe as a desert. It seems like where like you can see an absolute end of grass and a giant desert. It's probably 200 feet long. You would think, you couldn't even imagine how wide.
That is a big desert. That's Can I like
Dessert? Do we have sprinkles?
yeah, think like an overcooked pastry, like a cookie or something, but crusty and hard and sandy and dusty and dry, very dry.
We need milk.
Can I like try to imagine like clearly there is not a desert here. It's probably like this big. So what is it in like what could it have like what are we looking at here? Could this be like somebody's sandbox? Did someone spill the salt? I'm trying
It's
to
an
like
ant hill.
it could be an anthill.
Isla, once you get far enough in, you do notice you start to see through the grass that there is a very large sandy. There's some small rocks and some larger rocks in context to what your size is. In front of you, someone give me a perception check. Whoever would like to, or all three of you can.
Could
All three of you
I?
can notice different things.
Could I do another? Let's see. Out of body and go look ahead.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I got a
Okay.
24 on perception.
Dang.
Thank you.
Nice. Mine is much lower. Does yeah, 14.
Okay. Isla,
6.
you're gonna notice that while you're kind of just galloped up to it, you stop and you start to look around, and you notice that there are some flying insects that seem to be kind of just randomly here, there, the other. Some are gathering over in one distance over there. Some are over there. A couple random ones there, back and forth. But again, what you're kind of presuming is, oh, that's bigger than expected. They're not gargantuan. They're not your size in context, but they are about human size, aka about as big as everyone else. Van, with your out of body, Isla, you do notice this as well. You scout ahead, and you notice that the sand almost feels, it doesn't feel, but it looks very fine. And there are some divots. There's some pretty large divots that are concave, that are coned to a point at the bottom.
Mm.
With out of body, can you pass through physical objects? Ooh, okay.
I think so.
Good to know.
Let me check.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I think you can too.
Yeah. And you project your spirit out in the world.
Yeah, through locked doors and other barriers. Can't interact with
Perfect.
things, though, of course.
Yeah, you notice that there are some, quite a few, just randomly interspersed throughout this giant desert type of environment. And there's some sand hills as well here and there. Would you like to go investigate what one of those crevices is? Okay, perfect. Through your out of body, you pass through the sand and you get into the small crevice, and you are met with a horrific view. This is a terrifying sarlacc pit, is what you're imagining. Give me a history check real quick, though.
Okay.
So I want to see if you know what this animal could be.
Pretty good, actually. 22?
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, absolutely. Okay. Wildly enough, you are immediately, when you see this creature, you know exactly what it is, because maybe as a kid you played with them, or maybe, you kept them as pets, but this is a sand lion.
Sand lion. Wow.
And you know that they are oftentimes, whenever prey teeters too close to the edge of their concave little hole, they will fall in from the fine sand and not be able to scurry out. Then the sand lion will shoot sand at them to make them fall into their sarlactic pit mouth, and they'll devour them.
That's horrific.
I'm going to report back to Isla.
Okay, perfect.
I can't speak, so.
But
I
you
cast
can receive
tongues
a
and
message.
talk to you
Yeah.
in elk.
No, I mean I can. I
You
can
understand.
understand you. I just can't speak back.
But with tongues,
Can't
now
Yeah,
you
but he
can
casts
speak.
tongues on you, so you can't
Yeah.
speak. Yeah.
Oh,
You have the
on
ability
me.
to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I gotcha.
That'll be handy.
You're talking elk now.
We needed a good talking elk. Excellent. That sounds horrific. Okay. Well, what do you guys think? Do we want to
You
go?
tell me, left, right?
We could go. We could try and go around, or
Just,
we could kill them all.
I know where they are. We could go straight through and act normal, and if anything tries to fight us, well, we'll do our damnedest.
I like the sound of that. You want to try and sneak past the evil bugs? Is that what I'm understanding here?
And we run through?
Yeah, let's go for a good sprint.
Yeah. I mean, we could fly over, but you said it spits sand. Did I hear that in the description somewhere?
Yes.
In
It
that
will
case-
kick sand out to
Okay,
knock
well-
gnats out of the air, or anything else that may have been that may have jumped into its hole.
Okay.
Well, I'll cast fear, and it will be too afraid to kick sand at us.
Yeah, you go left, I'll go
Cast
right. It can't
tongues on me,
possibly
which
hit both
means
of us.
I can cast spells.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
How long
Nice.
does that
Okay, cool.
last?
It lasts an
That's
hour.
a while. Yeah, that's a good while.
And it's just one of these
Yeah,
things,
nice,
right?
perfect. That's just one he investigated. There are
Shit.
these circles are all of the different circles
Got
that
it.
you're seeing throughout the landscape, and there's more, but obviously I'm not going to draw as many as there are just right now.
Yeah.
Just
Got
a side
Especially
note.
right now.
Tongues doesn't explicitly say you didn't have the ability to speak and now you can. But
It says
I
can
feel
speak
like
your language, right?
it says you have the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. When the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language and can hear the target understands what it says. So if you do speak, we will understand you. Which, I mean, it has a mouth, so I don't see why that doesn't. I feel like it makes sense in this context that because you have a mouth and a tongue,
Yeah.
you are now able
Yeah.
to speak and we will understand you.
Right, but you're not literally speaking
Yeah, I
language.
agree with that statement.
You're still doing elk.
No.
Yeah, you're making
Yeah,
elk
she's still
sounds,
going,
but we understand you in common. So I don't know.
Like animal speech? Is it similar to animal speaking? I mean, just not meant specifically for animals, I guess, in that case.
Yes,
Well,
it
what-
is kind of like speak with animals, because the animal itself is still communicating in its own native tongue, but everyone else around is able to understand it.
Can it say spells though? I think is where we're trying to figure that one out, right? What language are spells in?
It's magic. So I think the part that's getting me is when the target speaks. So it is going to speak. Any creature that knows at least one singular language and can hear the target understands what it says.
So if we understand what it says, doesn't the magic
It's
become
okay.
real?
It's okay if no spells. It's okay. I can just
Up to you, DM.
No, I think I like the fact that you could cast spells.
Yeah.
I think
That's
it's
pretty sick.
Yeah, that feels. I like the ingenuity that's happening with you guys, and I'm not gonna not reward you for that. Like your creative problem solving. Have the thing.
All right, let's go to I casted Fear. It's a 30-foot cone.
Oh, how long does that last?
centered on you.
From me, yeah.
Emanating
Awesome.
from.
So it
Oh.
moves with us.
Okay, cool.
It's concentration up to a minute.
Okay. So then your goal then would be to cross this chasm within a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I
the creatures
I
need
need
to
to
succeed
know-
on a wisdom saving throw.
I need to know what your speed is.
A giant elk's speed. Ooh, I would have to look that up.
You're okay. And then also we did say you were running, right? So you'd be taking the dash action kind of deal.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, am I? No, I already said. I'm deciding if will I be better off like riding with you or like flying parallel. Because there's different ways I can help
Whatever you wanna
depending
do.
on which one.
I mean, if we're going for speed, I think it's best to be all together. You can ride on. I can
think
cast
so.
enhance ability on myself, which will give me carrying capacity doubled. So I
Nice.
can it's
Nice.
enhance ability, the bull's strength.
Okay. Absolutely.
And then an elk moves at 60 feet. So 60
Okay, so yeah.
inches.
So you
And
would
if
be able
I
to clear
dash,
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go.
with your dash, 100%. Okay.
All right, I'm trying it. They have to save on that fear, right?
Yes. So which route would you like to take? You're just gonna go straight through them as quickly as you can, kind of dodge and dip.
Yeah,
duck,
if I
dive.
know about if I know about the crevices, I will try my best to just like veer around them to not go too close to one of these. But other than that, yes, the idea here is to go as fast as we can across.
Perfect. I do want an athletics or acrobatics roll just to see about footing and to see how, again, carrying everyone, just to make sure, absolutely you're going to make it to the other end. We're just going to see if something happens in that process.
I'm going to narrate this whole thing. She gets up the line and takes off and gives you a bardic inspiration.
Athletics.
Okay. You don't have to use it. You can hold it if you get a really good roll.
Based.
You can do athletics or acrobatics, whichever is easier for you, whatever is more suited for your character. Because I believe they're kind of basically the same.
I'm at a 22.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You're so sure-footed.
Depending on acrobatics or athletics.
You're incredibly sure-footed. It's almost like you were born to be an elk at this point. Maybe being raised with wolves kind of helped you be on all fours at this point. You're maybe not sure. The party isn't sure, but it just seems like you are a natural at this. Your foot slips a bit on one edge, but it's not even worth imagining. Harold, as you're flying above, some sand gnats start to get a little bit too close.
On.
Oh, you're riding. Never mind.
Yeah,
never mind. Okay,
that's why the strength cast, yeah.
What's the wisdom save again?
For Van?
For fear?
Yeah, what would I have to be?
Let's see. He's on the wisdom saving throw. Spell save DC is 15.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nope. Nope. Perfect. So you kind of hear some hissing going on from the sand gnats as they recluse back into their holes a little bit more, as well as some sand gnats were starting to dive bomb you, but in the moment they veer quickly off in each and every direction. And actually, Van, it seems like what you're noticing is that the radius seems to be a lot bigger than what you would expect.
Nice.
It feels like it's maybe not what you're imagining in your head to be the normal radius. It almost feels like it's double or so, maybe even tripled. As you guys safely make it outside of the desert, you're met with a little bit of a grassy knoll, and it seems that things are a little bit more at ease on this side. And Staffy goes, "Whoa, wow, you guys are good. Jeez, I'm glad I don't have to do anything against you guys." Anyways, just up over the hill, and there should be, we should just be able to continue to barrel on forward. I don't think there's a ton of more surprises. Again, if we're trying to take the fast route, we should be fine.
I'm good to keep going.
Keep going. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, I have the bull strength for an hour, so if concentration holds, so.
Absolutely.
Odd little question. For the duration of our journey there. And this might be related or might not. Our halfling companion Staffy, does he have like a particular manner of speech or dialect, like an accent or something like that is unique to this place, or is it kind of normal? Like
it seems very commonplace.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's speaking the Hanselton's English.
Yeah,
and
I'm looking
it seems
for
like he's just a pretty.
Yeah, I'm looking for like accents or anything like that. If not, then cool. Carry on.
No accents offhand. Good. Besides a normal halfling accent.
Yeah, that's an odd question.
So
I have a thing.
It's at your speed. Normally it would take probably an hour or two to get through this grassy knoll. At your speed, it's taking about 30 minutes. You are hauling through this knoll, and you notice that you break through the grass, and unexpectedly, there is a cliffside waiting on the other side, about 10 feet in front of you. And when I say cliffside, I mean as you're running full speed. Yeah, it is a dramatic drop down. Unsure how large or how deep, but there is. You can very much see the other side. Give me a dex check to see if you were able to stop fast enough as you were full bore running as fast as you possibly can
Like
through
one
this
of
bad boy.
those trying to stop, like
You're trying to
and
drift
keep,
around.
Like, if I can keep running, because it's actually harder to stop completely.
You still
Okay,
have
absolutely.
that. You still have that bardic
Bardic
you can
inspiration.
add after you roll, but before you decide if it succeeds or fails. That's just banked for later.
So you can add a d6 to the roll if you want to.
But once you use it, it's gone.
And I'm rolling a what specifically?
Dex save.
A 16.
With bardic inspiration?
No.
Okay. You will save, but I'm going to need everybody else on her to do the same. As she is making this wide turn, it's going to be really difficult to hold on. I would almost probably say maybe a strength would be better to kind of hold on to Isla and stay stationary on her instead of a dex, because you're not trying to like dodge anything. You're trying to be like, oh my god.
Yeah, but you got wings.
Ew.
Oh, you got it too. Okay.
Yeah,
Spread
but I got
out.
wings, so I mean, I'm sure I go flying
You got
off
a
and I'm fine.
Okay. Staffy got a 15. So, Ella, you definitely feel a significant weight shift as soon as you tail whip out of it and continue on. And Staffy kind of goes, I think you dropped something. Two, actually, as Van and Harold are slung from your back over the crevice. Real quick perception check as you guys are careening downwards.
17.
22.
Oh, absolutely, you guys see it. As you get flung off of Isla's back, you're soaring like a beautiful eagle, feeling inspired until you look over the crevice and you notice that there are absolutely monstrous toads and frogs that you have just created their attention, and you see out of the corner of your eyes that some of them were flicking their tongue up to grab gnats, and it looks like two or so are preparing to launch their sticky little tongues at you. How would you like to react in this moment?
I gotta grab him. I'm gonna grab Van, because I can fly, but he can't.
Yeah.
I
True.
can't fly great carrying you, but it's better than falling into toads.
True.
So I got you.
Let me go, you fool! They're gonna be after us with their sticky tongues.
Oh, you want me to drop you in there?
Drop me right on top of one.
Bombs away!
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, bombs away. Yeah.
All right, Van, you continue to descend for what Harold and you are presuming is about a 50-foot drop.
Shit. I should've
And
all right.
what would you like to talk me through it? How are you falling? What's our plan?
I'm falling with my mirror shard dagger downward.
Ooh! Oh yeah. Okay. How? Okay. Yeah.
I'm kind of angle. Oh.
Yeah. I almost want to say it's like a acrobatics
Attack.
or a sleight of
roll.
hand. Give me an acrobatics. Well, it's going to be an attack roll for sure, but then I want to see if he actually like
Right, doesn't die.
stands. Yeah, like if it's just kind of like
I just use cloud walk.
Oh, right.
okay.
You have cloud walk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Forgot about that shit. Great.
100%. Then attack roll.
Okay.
Just straight attack roll.
Help action as a bonus action from range. I can do that. Master of Tactics.
But
gives
you also kind of threw
advantage.
him. So like,
There you go. Double help action. So you get advantage.
Okay. Sweet. That helps. 6.
Support.
I'm counting it as a dagger, so 16.
Give me 1 second. I'm having ChatGPT create this monster as we will go. Yes, 16 hits.
Great. Let me roll some damage here. 6 piercing damage.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, perfect. You hear the just a massive.
+6.
It seems incredibly upset. Back up to Isla. You notice that again. You are a lot less weighted than before. What would you like to do?
Now my speed is probably reduced because the whole point of turning was to, like, just kind of
Hmm.
go slower. Can I just stop and turn around to observe what's going on?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, by this time you have fully stopped. You noticed your weight shifted. You ran over to the cliff end to kind of observe what's happening. You see Harold floating in the air. You see a rickety bridge just a few feet away. What would you like to do?
Rickety for our weight or rickety for a normal weight?
Actually,
I mean, is it a normal sized bridge, or is it made?
it's normal sized for you. Actually, weirdly enough,
Ooh.
it seems like it is a what you would consider
It
a
made
5-inch.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys got it?
Oh.
Oh, probably not, but we'll figure it out.
Be on the other side.
How many frogs did you tell me? How many frogs are there?
So there are about probably 3 toads, the
Okay.
larger ones, and there's probably about a speckling, maybe 5 smaller frogs.
No, I don't think we got this actually, but we'll do our best.
Jump on them.
Oh, you're right. We could bounce. Actually, I do have a plan. Whenever, yeah, I have an idea. I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
Good,
so
because
then-
I'm not coming back.
Oh God.
Alright, so then Van and Harold roll initiative.
Okay.
Could we take a break? For a
Yes,
few
we
minutes?
could. Yeah, we can take a break
19.
for a couple minutes, and then we'll go from there.
All right. Take 5. I could use a potty break as well.
Thank you.
Give me a
Yeah.
moment to transition this off. Yeah. Where's OBS? OBS waiting room.
Hot weather.
Transition.
Alrighty. And did you guys put your initiatives in the initiative order, or you can tell me
Son of
what
a bitch.
it is, and I can add them?
I need to do it as well.
I did.
I'm sorry.
Do
Where?
you
Which
want
chat is it
me
on?
to roll too?
Yes.
On
No,
the
V, you
side
don't
quest
have to.
voice chat.
I'm gonna just kind of rotate
It doesn't
in and
matter
out with you,
where it
anyways.
is.
Yes. I mean, we're here in the side quest one.
Should
Yeah,
chat.
I've got it in the actual video chat itself.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what channel you're in though.
Oh, it does both?
Sweet.
Oh, sick.
I got a 19 total.
It's server wide.
Oh, cool.
Oh, we both got 19.
Harold and Van. Okay, perfect.
I think
Oh
your
yeah, whose dex is
higher.
bigger?
My dex is a 12.
Whoa.
What's yours? Yeah, you got to be ahead of me.
I would assume Van has a higher dexterity modifier or dexterity score period than a 12.
Ye will tell you. Yes.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's go to work.
Okay. Yes. So, like I was saying, you guys have fallen, or one of you, Van, has fallen into and onto a toad, who has taken damage, and I'll track
Sorry.
that in a separate place. You're fine. Alrighty. Next, first on the docket is the mini frogs. They are going to. Oh yeah, Isla. What? I'll ask you in a second. You know, I think. Yeah, they're gonna start moving over to the crazy thing that just jumped on top of what they know as their boss. And actually, that's all they're going to be able to do because they were pretty far away. They were on the sides of the cliff as well. So that is their turn. It is going to be Van.
Okay. Another. Actually, give me a sec. I had an idea.
I think once I make it across the thing, I would want to help as well. If you want to put it in, I did roll a 22 on on initiative.
Okay.
So then I'm already in turn base.
I'll do chill touch.
Ooh, okay.
Chili.
Is that an attack roll or is that a dex save or a save from the frog?
It's attack.
Okay. Chilled touch.
17.
Oh, that does hit.
And it'll be 4 necrotic damage.
And you're using 2d8, correct?
No. Did
Yes. It should be
It's high
2d8
level.
because you're past level 5.
I? Oh, right. Thank
Nice.
You're good.
you. 7, 8. Okay, 11 damage in total.
Perfect. Okay, fantastic.
It can't regain hit
this.
points until the start of my next turn.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, awesome.
Cool.
It is Harold. You are up next.
Okay.
Hang on. Maybe I have a bonus action.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you know what?
Oh.
I forgot. I'm used to playing with lower level characters that don't have as many things they can do. That's my fault.
All good. I don't think I do, but I just want to pause for a second.
Just in case.
Oh, I'm gonna
You're good.
put on the. I guess I don't have my equipment. Never mind.
Equipment,
I don't have.
Yeah. That's me too.
Okay, that's all.
Perfect. Harold, what are you doing, buddy?
Okay. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna dive bomb this thing. I gotta help him out. I'm gonna swoop in there and try and get on the other side and and do a little stabby. See if I can poke him with my little glass dagger. I got some stuff, but I think the best thing I can do is get in there and poke it.
Van, can you roll me 5d10 as well, please?
Whoa.
Sure.
As you were falling, and instead of you taking the damage because of Cloud Walk, you ended up giving fall damage, technically. Crashing damage. Harold, I need you to do the same because you are dive bombing this creature and attacking it. So if you hit, you'll add 5d10.
Sick. Okay.
29.
If I hit.
Nice.
Okay. We're gonna
Good
do more
deal.
damage
Yeah, if
this
you
way.
hit.
Would this be a flanking type of situation?
Yeah, if you're going to be coming dive bombing in, you'll end up having flanking advantage because he's on the other side. 100%.
Let's go. That is pretty decent. That is. Does this have prof? Oh, I have a mistake there. 17 to hit.
It hits.
All right. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of dice because that's also a sneak attack. Because I am.
Oh yeah, advantage. Okay.
Yep.
I forgot Harold was a rogue.
Yep. Couple levels of rogue. Couple
I thought
levels
he was
bard.
a bard.
Yep.
He's a little barda rogue
Bard a rogue.
or rogabarb.
3 and 4. Okay, I think it's just 1d6. Oh. No, it's 2d6. Yeah, 4. Okay, cool. Here we go. 14. So 14, 15 for the straight damage. 15 for the straight damage from the sneak attack, and then the falling damage you said is 5d10s.
Yes.
Alright, give me a second on that one.
You fell about 50 feet. Like you're dive bombing about 50 feet worth in your context.
Right. 8 is 25. 33 from the falling from the dive.
Perfect. He is upsetty spaghetti.
Let's go.
As it is this large toad's turn next. Is that all you wanted to do, or you got something else you want to do?
Does that use up all of my movement? Or do I have additional
So that's an
movement?
interesting question, because you wouldn't be using movement if you were falling. So because I'm going to say half your movement's gone.
Cool. Then I'll bonus action disengage and use the rest of my movement to create a little bit of space.
Okay, yeah, 100%.
Oh shit, but if I do that... No, sorry. Not going to disengage, but I am going to take the space. So it can make the attack if it wants to. Instead, I'll use the bonus action, help action on Van to give him advantage on his next turn. 5, 10,
All right.
15. That's how far away I can get. Yeah, I'll eat the opportunity attack. That's fine.
Does a 16 hit?
It does. Oh, my armor class is probably different not
take
having
20.
armor.
Possibly, but we are going to use base armor stats as it is.
Easier.
Because it's a little bit, it's too
done.
much to completely reshift the character sheet. I tried it last night. Didn't work out well.
Cool. You got it.
It was a waste of time.
22
So
damage.
we're going to keep the statistics as we need to, because you do have close armor that Staffy was able to give you. That's 22 damage. As you try to get away, I need you to make a 16 DC check. Save, sorry. It's a strength save to see if you get grappled or not.
Strength save, you said? Strength save doesn't make it. That's
what I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. You are trapped, so you do not move. Actually, you are trapped. This frog has clomped your leg, as it's kind of.
I'll take it. Oh yeah.
It is its turn.
All right.
As it swings around, it's going to face Van, who originally attacked it, and it's just going to, truthfully, belch you out. And I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Okay.
19. I'm good.
14.
Okay, you do fail. So, Van, you're going to take 27 damage, and Harold, you're going to take half of that, so 13.
15 for me. All right.
And then
Have that for you, Van. I'm gonna take the
Okay.
empathic link, so it just reverses it.
Cool.
is it a reaction
Yes.
to do that?
It is. Yes.
Okay. That's what I wanted to double check, because I was like, you already used your bonus action in your action. I wanted to make sure you still had the ability to do so. I couldn't remember if it was a bonus action or if it was a reaction, so.
Yeah, I'm eating
Perfect.
through these
Thank you.
these here hit points pretty quickly, but that'll be all right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm here. That's what I'm made for.
Van, you are poisoned for 1 minute now.
Okay.
But you can repeat the save on your turn to see if you stay poisoned. So it might just be like a momentary thing where your brain kind of got scrambled, depending on if you save or not. It is going to be Isla. I'm going to put you here, and then we're going to go back to the top of the order and kind of go through. This is kind of your out of action turn, and then you'll be put in the order. I'm
Okay.
assuming your goal, as I'm looking at the map, was to get to the bridge and
Make
go
it
straight across it.
Yes.
Perfect. While you're attempting to do that, I need you to give me a dex save, DC 16.
14.
Okay. You do slip, and one of your hooves goes through the planks, where some of the mini toads are going to attempt to. They see it as a meal. They're going to attempt to attack.
Okay.
2 does not hit, no matter what. Does a 18 hit?
So are we? No, we're not keep. What is a base armor class?
So it's going to be your armor class.
Yeah, your
whatever Isla's normally is. We're just going to keep using that. For Elk, I think you still have your same armor class, though, right?
Oh right.
Yeah, you
And
use
wild
the
shape?
elks. You use the elks armor class. Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so then your foot has now been grasped in a sticky tongue substance. Yeah, that's horrible. As you see a frog on the cliffside over here has latched on to your hoof and is pulling. If you'd like, you can do a strength, contested strength match and see if you are able to kind of
Ungrapple.
ungrapple or get him
Or-
off the whatever it's called, the ledge there. So yeah.
Okay. You said a strength.
Yeah.
A 18.
You rolled a 19.
Are we
so
on the
he
same
has you-
round, or is this the top of the next round?
Yeah, it's just at the end of the last round, and
Okay.
so that way we're gonna go back to the top of the new round in a second.
Okay.
Isla, your speed has become 0 now at this point.
But-
While this frog is attached to you, that's just kind of resolve basically what happened before. Now we're back to the top of the order in actual going. So it is Mini Frog's turn again, technically. So he is going to. I gotta check what he can do actually. Okay. Okay. Gotta decide. Okay.
Ooh, damn! I forgot I had the enhanced ability on.
Oh, you do. Does that change?
I mean, I
boosts
would have
strength.
to check if my concentrations is still on, but it would be advantage on strength checks.
It was about a 30. It's been about 30 minutes since you cast it, most likely. No, it's probably been about an hour.
Okay, we're good.
No. 30 minutes. I'm sorry, because you went through the desert in like a minute,
Yeah.
kind of deal. Like
And then we
you
traveled.
dashed. That took no time at all. Then it's been about 30 minutes from that time until now. So you're about half an hour into the spell.
Okay, I would have to check concentration first.
Okay,
No.
roll your concentration just to double check, because we'll retcon that if we need to real quick, because we're at the top of the order.
That's Constitution.
Yes,
17. What does it go against?
it's the spell
10?
plus 10. So the spell level plus 10, correct?
4.
I don't know. How
Concentration.
do you concentration?
No,
how do
concentration. The DC is 10 or half the damage that you took, whichever is higher.
Okay, you didn't take damage, so you rolled above
But
10.
I
So you're good.
slipped and rolled a 17, so that's
Yeah.
good.
So okay, so you definitely still have concentration. So roll your advantage real quick,
Then let me do the advantage on that strength check.
because he rolled
Never
a 19
mind.
total.
It's
Okay.
worse.
Cool, we're all good.
Nothing changed? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'd rather do it right than not.
Yeah.
Mini Frog's turns. This one is going to hop onto the bridge and take its movement to hop towards you. This other one is going to do the same and hop towards you. Again, because they're kind of going up the cliff as well as then getting on the bridge and moving forward. They're going to do some dex checks to see if they fall through or not. Ooh.
Ribbit.
As the both frogs take their final hop onto the rickety old bridge, they seem to not be accustomed to this flimsy wood and its slime that it's kind of just garnered over the years, and they do slip off and careen to whatever they might do. Someone wants to roll me 5d10, please.
Not it.
Okay.
As
39.
one rolled a 1 and one rolled a 6, so it wasn't gonna happen.
39.
They're okay. Well, perfect. I love it when that happens. You see them falling on their back, and then you hear a and they are unresponsive.
Stupid frog.
Get out of here.
That's so annoying. Oh, I had you trapped, and that would have been so good. That's so annoying. That's so annoying.
Yay!
Okay.
Squish the frogs. All right. Where we
They
at?
can't, I don't know, do they have no resistance to fall damage or
Don't help
anything?
him.
Or
Don't help him.
No, they're just stupid
it's a
frogs.
frog, right?
Isla,
like,
Isla, it's your
Part
turn.
of their movement is to absorb their own jump.
Save us!
Yeah, but not a 50-foot drop.
That's a big drop.
It is your turn. You are still grappled by the tongue of the other frog, and he just spent his turn hunkering down. He's trying to keep you and actively trying to suck you in. So he is going to try to.
Yeah, but the majority of my body is on the bridge, right?
Correct. Yeah, he's going to try to grapple you downwards. Still, basically, he's trying to eat you. He doesn't understand he's not big enough to do that, but he's just going to try. So.
What a dumb
He
dumb.
rolled. What would you like to do?
Maybe a thorn web. Okay, we'll go for a thorn whip.
Okay, absolutely.
create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command. So it's not something that I need in my hand.
Okay. Roll the attack roll.
30 feet from me. I'm wanting the one that is attacking my friends. Am I close enough to that? One.
You want
two,
the big
three,
one
I'm
that's
not.
attacking the friends?
I want it, but I'm not close enough for that.
I need you to make the attack roll for me real quick.
It would be 50 feet down, anyways. That one's not. It's not a.
Mm-hmm.
It's not within 30 feet, so you wouldn't be able to target that one.
Okay, well, it's a fuck you. I don't know what that.
Oh, so it's a 20.
That's a 20.
Perfect. So this is something that we haven't necessarily experienced just yet. I've been waiting for it. As you look over to your friends and you cast this attack that has a specific range, you realize that you don't feel like your magic is necessarily different. And all of a sudden,
Shrink.
about a 30-foot giant 30-foot rope comes sprawling out of this elk and boom, spears this toad in its side. Roll damage. Magic can't shrink, guys.
Yeah.
Magic can't shrink. But
Organic
magic
matter can
items-
shrink.
Yeah, but magic items can't. Spells and stuff, right?
It's a specific thing, yeah. If it's inorganic or non-organic material.
Okay, so it's a 9 piercing damage.
Oh, I guess.
But it also says that if the creature is large or smaller, I pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to me.
It is large. And that was, you doubled your damage dice for the
I
nat
did
20?
not.
Yep.
Up to 20 feet towards you, and it like go past you.
13,
20 real feet. Send it flying across the.
17 damage
17 total or 17 additional?
total.
Okay. First
Yeah,
one
it's a
was
cantrip.
9.
It doesn't do much damage, but
No, that's fine.
Adjusted for level.
Courage.
I didn't. I just cast it as a cantrip.
No, but
No, but you're 5th level.
does it scale?
Actually, you're
Is it
8th
Oh.
one
level.
level.
Oh,
Yes,
it's not
it
that you
does.
upcast it.
Right.
It's 5th
it's
level.
just-
So you
it just scales.
You should be rolling. So I've already got the 17. Because at 5th level, it's 2d6 now.
Yeah. Are you up to 11th yet?
Wait, but this makes no sense because it says the creature takes 2d6 piercing damage. But then it says at higher levels, the spell's damage increases by 1d6. When you reach 5th level, 2d6.
Yeah, it
Yes,
changes
so
based on your
you
character. level.
Personally, your character level.
Cantrip scale on character level, not using
Okay.
spell slots.
So if you are 11, then do 3d6.
I'm not.
Okay. So then 2d6.
Yeah. That's what I'd already rolled.
But 2 more d6s. Yeah.
No, you did a nat 20, so roll 2 more. Because you only rolled 2 so far, 1 for the normal and 1
No,
for the nat
I
20.
rolled 4.
Oh, you did?
2d6 is what it says that my spell. That's what I'm saying. Like
Oh,
it says
okay,
that
yeah,
the
yeah.
spell is doing
Oh, then we're good.
2d6 piercing damage, but then when you reach 5th,
Oh.
it's still doing 2d6 fifth.
No, it does 1d6.
It starts at
piercing
1
damage.
and goes up
okay.
to 2.
I must
Sorry.
have.
Yeah.
I must have just
Yeah,
gotten that
you
edited it
cantrip
already,
when I
yeah.
was. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you did
Yeah.
roll
No,
4d6.
I
Perfect.
did. I did everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool,
I just wanted
cool.
to make sure I didn't want you to miss out on damage.
Thank you.
Yoinking him?
Yeah, so as this happens, this frog starts to just hoink and gets thrown off into. You haven't
Just gone.
the foggiest of idea where. Actually,
Oh,
20 feet.
if you guys
10
would like,
actual feet, right?
yeah, 10 actual
Yeeted
feet.
that boy.
If you'd like, you guys can do an opportunity attack.
On the frog that's
Willing
yeeted.
movement.
Yeah. It's moved out of your range.
I'm not. I want to hold my reaction for later.
I feel like it's pretty
Fine.
far gone.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, that is Isla. If there's anything else you would like to do on your turn,
Oh, I'm good.
Oh,
then it is Van.
right.
I need to make a check for poisoned.
Yes, give me another con save. DC 16.
I rolled in that 20.
Let's go.
Oh, absolutely. You shook it off. You were just stunned. You weren't even poisoned.
Sounds good.
You remember, oh yeah, I'm a spirit. I can't be poisoned.
You still have help action from before, so advantage
what's-
on things.
Oh,
Attacks,
thanks.
specifically.
Okay, we're down the frogs, and is it swampy?
You're muted.
Is there a bunch more frogs?
It's rocky.
Oh.
There is, yeah, it's more like craggy and rocky. There's a stream
I shouldn't
that's
be
kind
muted.
of going through. I know.
But it was-
I was drinking water, so I didn't want you guys to hear like all of that
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
glory.
I should probably do the same.
sorry. Is it swampy or?
Yeah, it's kind of like the bottom of a big crevasse. There's some craggly rocks and a little light stream that's kind of running through.
Okay. And do the frogs still look hostile at a distance?
They look hungry.
Ah,
They're not necessarily, they're trying to eat you because they're hungry. They're not necessarily like, oh, vengeful. But they're like, "Mrr." Yeah, they definitely seem hungry.
They think we're
I
bugs.
see.
Mhm.
Hmm.
You are bug size.
And there's a bridge above and the two walls, right?
Mhm.
Yes, there is a bridge above. It's probably about what you would imagine 50 feet. Not 50 real feet, but 50 miniature feet.
Harold, can you fly us up there?
Slowly. Yeah.
Well, I think now's our chance to get away.
It'd take me a solid 12 seconds, but I can pull it off.
2 rounds to get out of here.
I got 30-foot move speed, flying, and I imagine I can only move at half speed carrying you.
Correct. But if you use dash,
but-
you'll have
Yeah,
your full.
with dash I can go full.
I could
that's-
also use
oh, okay.
Cloud Walk to make myself lighter.
Okay.
How long? Actually, is your cloud walk still up from last time or no?
That's just a passive.
I mean,
that's
it
on.
just lets me do things.
Oh no, it's a minute. You're still cloud walked. That's wind walk. Hold on.
No. Cloudwalk is the
Sorry.
Aurus thing. It's
Yep,
like
I lied.
mini flight. As long
Yeah.
as there's some sort
Like
of
a
fog
trait.
or
Yeah,
mist or something.
100% you can do that. If you were to do that, Harold would have his full movement.
Cool. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Cool. And at the end of his turn,
I
that makes
weigh
it my turn,
absolutely
right?
nothing.
Oh yeah. That makes it my turn, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, then I'll scoop him up and 60 feet dash. Actually, as a
Yeah.
Oh, I could have made it either way because I can dash as a bonus action with cunning action.
And as your actual action. Yep.
So that's 60 feet. And I could dash again for another 30, but before I do,
60, you mean.
okay, so base is 30, I can dash for an additional 30, and I can dash again for a second set of 30. But I'm going to use the
Yes,
first
yes.
60. Where does that get us? 60 feet of dashing.
Oh, you can be on the bridge if you'd like to. Because you mean like, that technically it's only 50 feet away. So the moment you get to 50 feet, you're pretty much at, the bridge level.
I don't
And
think
Isla has her hoof through the crack of a plank.
Fuck. Isla's stuck, isn't she?
And it's attached to a frog.
And it is attached to a frog. Is there anything I can do to help
Actually,
her?
I'll say this: Van and Harold, you guys can kind of act at the same time in this moment because you're
Okay.
one. So it's
Okay.
basically the same initiative. Van, if you have an action or a bonus action you'd like to do while you're kind of like going up towards the bridge, you're more than welcome to do so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, see if you can get her unstuck. I'm gonna get us out of here. I'll double dash, and that'll be enough to get us all the way out of the crevasse to the other side of the ravine. But like,
Gotcha. Perfect.
but with like an arcing motion, so that he's close enough to do whatever he needs
your
to do
goal
on
is
the
to
way
kind
by.
of do like a flyby.
Yeah. Bye bye, and let Van try and do something maybe, because I don't have anything.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
What's got her stuck?
This little frog right here that's on the side of the cliff, inside the crevasse, it has its tongue attached to her hoof.
I see. I will just do. Oh, it needs to be a ranged attack, you think?
No, it can be a melee attack or a ranged attack, whatever you want to do.
I will do a shadow knife on it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Or
On the
that's
frog
my-
itself or the tongue?
On the tongue.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool.
You still have that
Roll an
help
attack roll.
advantage.
Yeah, he does actually. Oh, so technically you could get a sneak attack.
He's not
Excellent.
anymore.
I'm not a rogue. But I got a 19 on the first
Oh,
roll.
absolutely, that hits. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
14. Or 14 plus 7, so yeah.
Or a dirty
Think
20.
that
Yeah,
teamwork
absolutely you
here.
hit.
Let's see.
This is great teamwork.
2d6.
Maybe not even
That
specifically
is
teamwork, but like
6.
I help you, you help me, and so on, like a chain.
12 damage.
You cut straight through that tongue as the frog yelps in pain, croaks in pain, and flicks his tongue back in, his mouth pouring blood. Isla is freed from the grasp, and on her turn she can respond. Whose turn is it? It is Harold's. That's Van's. Okay, you guys are on the other side. It is Big Toadie's turns. So you guys are out of the picture.
Psychic
I saw
damage,
that.
so I think it felt the nerves of its tongue hurt, probably. Rather than it actually taking any physical damage.
Because it's psychic, yeah.
Okay.
'Cause it's-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the tongue probably like was limp.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like when your tongue falls asleep. Basically the same premise. It's like, oh my god, my tongue is asleep and it's gone, it's dead.
that can happen.
Your tongue can fall asleep? No. Actually, I don't know. It's a muscle. Your muscles fall
something
asleep.
spicy enough.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, it's like it ate a bunch of habaneros all of a sudden.
Yeah.
They just sliced it with a bunch of spicy stuff.
Yeah.
Or made it think it was sliced with spicy stuff.
Peppers.
Okay, so it is
against frogs.
big. Isla.
Keep it coming. It's okay.
Does 14 hit?
Silvery barbs.
It does.
Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Silver barbs. Reroll. And it has to take the lower roll.
Okay, it's still 14 then.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
Because
you
I
do
just
get-
rolled a nat 20.
Ah! Dang.
It is going to
You get the advantage, Isla.
it's
from
gonna take
silver
some.
barbs.
Oh, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not
Yes, when
rolling
this tongue's
against
long enough.
anything. It's just my AC.
Silvery
right
barbs
now.
banks an advantage for one creature I can see for later. So that's you.
No. Crap.
Awesome spell. Love that shit.
How do I reopen close tab? Never mind. I did it dumb. I didn't close my book, but I just accidentally freaking.
Did you close your book?
What?
Don't ever close your notes.
No. Where is? What the crap is happening? I
could
think it
just fail.
crashed. Oh
could
man,
just
that's
fail.
annoying. Anyways, you are gonna take this, and this. You're gonna take 10, basically like not crushing, but bludgeoning damage, and
Okay.
make a con check or con save for me. DC 16.
I failed.
Okay. You're gonna take 20 points of poison damage. Oh, you failed.
30.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, 30 total points. Yeah.
Okay. I'm still
Roll your concentration.
thinking.
So it's either it's 15. DC's 15.
Still failed.
Okay. So you do not have enhance anymore.
Yeah.
Next up, it is your turn, Isla. Or no, it's the mini frogs. I lied. The mini frogs. This one is still kind of confused why its tongue is messed up. These ones aren't going to be anywhere near close enough. Their whole turn is going to be spent just trying to get close enough to attempt to do anything to you. So their turns are burned just by dash actions. Actually, I think this one's going to try to get back on the bridge. It's going to get to there. It's not close enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is. Though it's not attacking you. As you see a tongue whiz past your antlers, it ends up attacking Stoffy. And it's going to do a contested strength check against Stoffy. Stoffy fails, and you see that Stoffy is slowly beginning to be dragged towards the... This is going to be Stoffy. That way we have a character for him. Slowly dragged towards this creature and his tongue. Next is... Now it's your turn, Isla.
Okay, wait, where is he getting dragged?
This
Towards
is the little frog right here. Yeah.
Far ledge.
And he's being dragged towards that frog.
Okay.
And he's screaming, "Oh my god, please help! I don't want to be eaten! I'm too pretty to be eaten!"
Okay, I think it's a bonus action, but I unwild shape. Which, from a giant elk to a Isla-sized